Hi everyone, my name is Laura and I am the author of the blog Colorful Takeout Queen, and today I'm going to do an unboxing with you of a new company that I decided to try. This is not sponsored by them at all. This is completely my decision, and the name of it is called Thrive Market. So I'm just going to do an unboxing. I don't eat meat all the time, but one of the qualities that I look for is that it's locally sourced, sustainable, and the animals are treated well. I like that because some of the things that you can look for example, if one of the animals, whether it's chicken or pigs or beef or whatever, if they are grain fed instead of grass fed, what the grain does is it fattens them up, but sometimes that causes diseases and problems. So you may think you have a good piece of beef, but there may be medicine that that particular animal had to take because they were sick because of the grain. So the grass fed, the grass finished, that means they were fed grass the whole time. There's something else called grass fed grain finish, which means that they had grain at the end before they were brought in to fatten them up at the very end. So what I love about Thrive Market is it's grass-fed, grass-finished. So that is the best scenario, because when you eat something that went through a hard time in life or had to be given medicine or anything along those lines, you ingest that. So we definitely don't want that. So I feel really comfortable and happy with what we have here. But even in addition to Thrive, whenever I have parties or anything like that, I always go to my local business, but because of the pandemic, this has become a little bit easier for me. So I just want to share with you what I got. So as soon as I ordered the meat package, everything is packed in dry ice, and I got the meat in 2 days. So let me just show you, I got a lot of stuff, and it was a little bit over $100, but this is going to last me a month and a half at least. So I got some skirt steak, and I got some cod. Look at how large this piece of cod is. Now this is the regular cod that you would get. Look at how much thinner it is, and look at how thick that is. So I'm really enjoying that part. And I also have wild sea scallops. Another thing that you want to look for whenever you buy seafood, look for the word wild, look for the word Alaskan. That's how you know it's good. A lot of fish and seafood are farmed, because there is such a shortage in the ocean right now because of all of the pollution and the issues that we're having. A lot of our fish are not safe to eat, and they just seem to be dwindling. There's not as many. A lot of the fishermen that went out, they would get hordes and hordes of this, but they're finding a deficit. So what I like about this is they are working with people that are not farming. And Alaska, the wild Alaskan seafood is what you want to look for, and that's really going to help. And you got 4 ahi tuna steaks. They're the same, like if you weigh them, they're the same weight, but they are they differ in size a little bit. So the Alaskan tuna, the wild, again, look for the wild, is wonderful. I'm going to get some more Alaskan tuna here. You get 4, which is great. And you can pick the package, whatever package you want. And then here is the pasteurized ground pork. There is no antibiotics in this at all. I do love pork once in a great while for my egg rolls that I make, or if I'm making like a Chinese stir fry or something. And these are bone-in chicken thighs. I always get bone-in because it seems to have more flavor when you cook it with the bone. And then what I'll do is, after I cook it with the bone, you can either throw them away, or another thing you can do is take the bone out before you cook it if you want, and then save that bone to make a soup out of it. So there's just a lot of uses that you can have with the bone-in chicken thighs. And the next thing I have is organic chicken tenders. The other thing is you can put out there that you sell organic chicken and things like that, but it has to be certified. So they are certified. So these are the chicken tenders. So basically with the chicken, I put it in the refrigerator and it defrosts in about 2 days. So that's actually not bad at all. So I usually take it out 2 days before that. And that's it. We just have one more of the cod, and I showed you the dip. Look at how thick that is. And then one more of the tuna steak. So we definitely, and it packed really well. The dry ice is in here, and it covers, see how thick that is, just to keep everything cold. So I highly recommend it. I've already eaten a lot of these as I went, and I highly recommend it. I really feel that we want to be as healthy as we can, especially at this time in our life. We want to just keep working on our health and keep working to be strong and positive and put good food in our bodies. Mixing these along with vegetables, and to make this colorful, I like to chop up some green onions and some bell pepper. As far as the tuna, I like it spicy, so I like to chop a little Thai chili with it, and just make a little slaw salad on the side. And with it, cod is my absolute favorite fish. I like mild fish, so cod is my favorite. I like to just put a little olive oil and a little lime zest on it. It just does everything for me. And the skirt steak doesn't take as long to make as the regular steak would, so I always put the temperature in the middle of it. Now I like medium rare. So medium rare is actually 135 degrees inside. So if you see that it's way above that, if you see that it's 131, 32, you can actually take it off and let it sit for a minute because it's going to keep cooking. So just so you know, those are some little tricks. As far as the chicken thighs, I love to make Indian food with chicken thighs. There are a lot of different recipes out there. There's even kits that you can get that you can make your own Indian food. I like to be as fresh as possible. So some of the ingredients, the cardamom and the all the different the turmeric and all of that. It's great to just get some of the ingredients and put it together for yourself. And then of course the scallops. I really love scallops so much. And I have a friend who is a pescatarian, which means that she only eats fish and vegetables. And whenever she comes over, I always seem to be making scallops for her. So, but anyway, I do love my scallops. So many different ways you can make it. Very versatile. Any sauce. My favorite is to put a little soy glaze on top of them, or a nice Korean spicy glaze. And so there's just a lot of different things that you can do. And then as far as the chicken breasts that I had before, you can make anything with those as well. You can do chicken cacciatore, you could do just any kind of Asian dish that you want, Indian dish, or just a regular, just put it in the oven, put some salt and pepper on it, and then add it with some vegetables. It's very simple. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. Take a look at Thrive, see what you think. Again, it's not, you join the membership. It's very similar to Sam's Club or Costco or something. It's like a $50 membership. You join that. And then each month, as long as you pick $35, you get free shipping. And if you don't, that's okay. You'll just pay for shipping, and then you'll get the items coming in. But when you think about it, with your groceries, you're spending way more than that a month anyway on groceries. So I really believe that it's a great company, and especially now at the time, we're trying to support everybody around us. But it's nice to just get your meats, and then still continue to support your other locations. If you have people that make these items and you trust them, you trust their packages, go for that as well. But this is another option that I wanted to try. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I informed you well. And once again, I thank you for your comments and your help, and I look forward to seeing you all soon on another video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.